Hey everyone, welcome back to the Daily English Listening Podcast. I'm Michelle, and if you're looking to improve your English level, this podcast is perfect for you.
And I'm Chris. Okay, Michelle, I would like to start with this. Do you think stay positive is just a nice phrase, something people say, but it doesn't really help?
A lot of people think that. They think their whole life only depends on luck or money or other people.
Right, like I can't control my life, so why try to think positive at all?
But here's the thing. When you think from fear, you stop. You don't move at all.
And when you think from confidence?
You move forward, even in hard times, even when things feel uncertain.
So today, we're talking about people who changed their thinking and ended up changing their whole life.
People who felt the very same fear as everyone else, but kept going anyway.
That's the part I really want to understand today.
So, Chris, how are you today?
Actually, pretty good. I finally cleaned my kitchen this morning. All of it.
Wow, big day for you.
Don't get used to it. It's probably messy again by tonight.
Well, at least you tried. That counts for something.
I did, and honestly, that's kind of perfect for today's topic.
How so?
Because I almost didn't do it. I looked at the kitchen and thought, this is too much. And then I just started with one plate.
One plate, and then the rest follows. It's funny how one small action can change your whole mood about a task.
It really can. Once you have one clean plate, the rest doesn't feel so scary.
That's precisely what we want to talk about today.
It really is. Staying positive isn't about being perfect. It's about trying, even when things feel hard or messy.
You know, I think everyone has a hard day sometimes, or a hard month.
Or a hard year. Life doesn't ask us if we're ready for it.
So what do we do when things go wrong and we still need to keep going?
That's what we're exploring today. Real ways to stay positive even when life gets difficult.
Not fake smiles, not pretending everything is fine when it isn't.
Something more honest than that.
I like that word, honest.
Because pretending everything is fine usually makes things worse, not better.
It just delays the hard feelings. They tend to show up eventually anyway.
Right. So today isn't about ignoring hard times.
It's about learning how to walk through them without losing yourself along the way.
And if this episode already feels useful, this is a great moment to subscribe to the Daily English Listening Podcast. New episodes come out every week.
And a like on this video helps more people find us. It really does help. So, Chris, do you want to hear a story first, or should I go first?
Go for it, Michelle. I want to hear your story.
Okay, last year I lost my job. It happened very suddenly.
Oh no, what happened?
The company closed one department, my department. I got the news on a Friday afternoon.
That's terrible timing. A whole weekend to think about it.
A very long weekend to think about it, yes.
What did you do?
At first, I just felt scared. I thought, nobody will hire me. I'm going to fail at this.
That's a hard place to be in.
It was. For 2 days, I didn't even want to leave my bed.
I get that. Some days feel too heavy to even start.
They really do. I remember looking at the ceiling and thinking, what now?
Did anyone help you through it?
My mom called on Sunday. She didn't say much. She just asked, what is one small thing you can do today?
One small thing.
That question changed something in me. I told myself, you can deal with this, one step at a time.
You decided to deal with it instead of hiding from it.
I did, though the first phone call was terrifying. My hands were actually shaking.
Shaking hands and all, you still picked up the phone.
Somehow, yes, that first call was the hardest part. Dealing with it meant making a list, updating my resume, calling old coworkers one by one.
That sounds like a lot for one Monday morning.
It was, but I didn't do it all at once. I did one call, then I rested, then another call.
Small steps.
Small steps, and slowly, day by day, I started to feel hopeful again.
Hopeful, like you believed something good could still happen.
That's it. I still didn't have a job, but I felt hopeful about finding one soon.
Did you almost give up at any point?
Once, after 3 job interviews with no offer, I really wanted to give up completely.
What happened after the third interview?
I came home, sat on the floor, and cried a little. I thought maybe I'm just not good enough.
That's such a hard thought to carry.
It is, but I didn't let it stay there for long.
What stopped you?
My sister called me that same week. She said, "You always tell your students to believe in themselves. Now believe in yourself."
Wow, that must have hit hard.
It did, so I didn't give up. I kept trying even when it felt pointless.
And?
6 weeks later, I got a job offer, a better one than before, actually.
That's such a good story, Michelle.
The job wasn't the important part, Chris. The important part was how I thought during those 6 weeks.
What do you mean?
If I had stayed in bed thinking, I'm going to fail, I don't think I would have called anyone. I don't think I would have tried.
So the thinking came first before anything changed on the outside.
Before anything changed on the outside. Yes, that's what I learned from it all.
Do you still think about that hard time sometimes?
Actually, yes. Whenever something scary happens now, I remember that I got through it before.
So the hard time became proof you can handle the next one.
That's proof of it, in a strange way.
Okay, here's something we want to ask you. Think about one hard time in your life. What did you tell yourself to keep going? Write it in the comments. It can be just one sentence.
We read every comment, and your words might help someone else today.
Okay, Michelle, my turn now.
Go ahead, Chris. What's your story?
Mine is less serious, but it's real. 2 years ago, I tried to start my own small business.
I remember that. The coffee cart, right?
The coffee cart. My beautiful, terrible idea.
What happened?
For the first month, almost nobody came. I stood there with 50 cups of coffee and 3 customers.
Oh no.
I was so negative. Every single day I thought, this is a disaster. I'm going to lose all my money.
That sounds really stressful.
It was. I stopped sleeping well. I checked my phone constantly, hoping for more orders.
That's not a healthy way to spend a month.
It really wasn't. I even stopped setting up the cart early because what was the point?
That sounds like giving up before the day even started.
Pretty much. I was tired before I made a single coffee.
That's exhausting, just thinking about it.
My friend Dan came by one day around then. I probably looked terrible.
What did he say?
He didn't say much at first. He just bought a coffee and sat with me for an hour.
That's a good friend.
Then he finally said, "You need to cheer up, man. One bad month doesn't mean forever."
Cheer up. Feel a little happier.
Yes, so I tried. I asked myself, what can I improve instead of why is this failing?
A totally different question.
A totally different question. So I changed my location, I changed my prices, I even changed my smile.
Your smile?
Turns out angry coffee doesn't sell very well.
I believe that completely.
Slowly, things got better. Not perfect, but better. And that's because I decided to improve instead of giving up.
So your positive thinking wasn't about ignoring the problem.
No, it was about looking at the same problem differently and then doing something small about it, one thing at a time.
What happened to the coffee cart in the end?
It's still there. Not a big business, but it pays for itself. And honestly, I'm proud of it.
You should be. Not everyone keeps going after a month like that.
Some days I still think this is too hard, but now I know that thought doesn't get to decide everything.
That's a strong way to put it.
I learned it the hard way with a lot of cold coffee.
Do you still get customers who ask about that first terrible month?
Sometimes I just tell them the truth. It was bad and then it slowly got better.
That's a much more honest story than everything was always great.
It's also a lot more useful for anyone starting something new.
You know, there's an idea I really believe in. Our thoughts create our feelings.
And our feelings create our actions.
Right. So if I think I can't do this, I feel weak, and then I probably won't even try.
But if I think I can learn this, I feel a little stronger.
And you're more likely to try, even if it's hard.
So thinking positive isn't magic.
No, it's not about pretending everything is perfect.
It's about choosing which thoughts you listen to.
That's it. We have hundreds of thoughts every day. We can't stop them all.
But we can choose which ones we believe.
Some people say, I'm just a negative person, but thinking is a habit like anything else.
Like brushing your teeth?
Sure, like brushing your teeth. You practice it every day and slowly it becomes automatic.
So if I practice positive thinking,
It becomes more natural over time. It doesn't happen in one single day.
that's actually a relief. I don't have to be perfect at this tomorrow.
No one is. Even very successful people deal with fear and doubt.
Really? Even the ones who look completely confident?
Really, the difference is what they do next. They don't stay stuck in fear.
They keep moving, even a small step.
Even a very small step. And each small step builds a little more confidence.
Confidence for the next hard thing.
That's right. This whole idea builds on itself, piece by piece.
There's something else I keep hearing about, that you become what you think about most of the time.
I love that idea. If you spend the whole day thinking about problems, the problems start to feel bigger than they really are.
But if you spend some time thinking about solutions,
Solutions start to feel possible, even small ones.
so it's less about ignoring problems and more about where you put your attention.
That's a good way to say it. Your attention is like a spotlight.
A spotlight?
Wherever you point it, that part gets bigger and clearer. The rest stays in the dark.
So point the spotlight at what you can do, not just at what went wrong.
That's it. Not ignoring the problem, just not living inside it all day.
I like the spotlight idea. I'm stealing that one.
Go ahead, it's yours now.
It's kind of like your job story. One call led to more confidence for the next call.
That's a good way to see it, yes.
And my coffee cart, one better day led to trying one more small change.
See, we're already living the idea and we didn't even notice.
Can I say something a little uncomfortable?
Always.
For a long time, I blamed the bad location for my coffee cart problems.
Not myself. That's a very human thing to do.
But once I stopped blaming the location and started asking what I could control, things actually changed.
Taking responsibility doesn't mean everything is your fault. It just means you look for what you can do.
Right, I can't control the weather or how busy the street is.
But you can control your prices, your smile, your ideas.
Especially the smile, apparently.
Especially the smile.
There's one more thing worth mentioning: who we spend time with.
Oh, that's a big one.
If I'm around people who complain about everything, I start complaining too.
It's a little contagious in a strange way.
But if I'm around people who look for solutions, I start doing that too.
So part of staying positive is choosing your circle a little carefully.
Not cutting off everyone who's having a hard day.
No, of course not. Everyone struggles sometimes.
Just noticing who lifts you up and who empties you out.
That's a good way to put it.
Can we go back to something you said at the very start about fear making you stop and confidence making you move?
Sure,
Can I say something a little uncomfortable?
always.
For a long time, I blamed the bad location for my coffee cart problems.
Not myself. That's a very human thing to do.
But once I stopped blaming the location and started asking what I could control, things actually changed.
Taking responsibility doesn't mean everything is your fault. It just means you look for what you can do.
Right, I can't control the weather or how busy the street is.
But you can control your prices, your smile, your ideas.
Especially the smile, apparently.
Especially the smile.
There's one more thing worth mentioning: who we spend time with.
Oh, that's a big one.
If I'm around people who complain about everything, I start complaining too.
It's a little contagious in a strange way.
But if I'm around people who look for solutions, I start doing that too.
So part of staying positive is choosing your circle a little carefully.
Not cutting off everyone who's having a hard day.
No, of course not. Everyone struggles sometimes.
Just noticing who lifts you up and who empties you out.
That's a good way to put it.
Can we go back to something you said at the very start about fear making you stop and confidence making you move?
Sure.
I think there's a real trick there. Taking action, even a small one, can turn fear into confidence.
How do you mean?
Like my first coffee sale after the bad month. I was nervous making it, but after I made it, I felt a little braver.
So the action came before the confidence, not after.
True. I didn't wait to feel ready, I just did the next small thing.
That matches my job story too. I didn't feel hopeful before the first phone call. I felt hopeful after it.
So maybe the advice isn't feel positive, then act.
It's act, even a little, and the positive feeling tends to follow.
I like that order much better.
So today, if someone is having a hard time, what's the first small step?
Is it just noticing the thought?
That's most of it, yes. Notice your thoughts without judging yourself for having them.
And then?
Ask yourself, Is this thought helping me or is it hurting me?
And if it's hurting you?
Choose a different thought. Even something simple like, I can handle today.
I can handle today. I really like that one.
It's simple, but it works, especially on the hard mornings.
What if the hard thought comes back later in the day?
It probably will. That's normal. You just notice it again and choose again.
So it's not one choice, it's a lot of small choices.
Every single day. That's really what builds a positive mind over time.
Let's practice a little. Michelle, give us an example.
Okay, instead of saying, I'll never improve, you can say, I'm improving little by little.
Instead of saying, I always fail, you can say, I'm learning from this.
Instead of saying, it's too hard, you can say, this is hard, but I can deal with it.
Instead of saying, I want to give up, you can say, I'll try one more time.
Instead of saying, nobody believes in me, you can say, I believe in myself, and that's enough to start.
Small changes in words, big changes in how you feel.
They really do add up over time.
I'm definitely trying I can handle today this week.
Good choice. Let me know how it goes.
I will, promise.
Actually, can I add one more idea before we move on?
Go for it.
Every night, I like to write down one thing that went okay that day. Just one thing.
Even on hard days?
Especially on hard days. Some nights, it's small, like I answered one hard email. Other nights, it's something bigger.
That's such a simple habit.
It is, but it trains your brain to look for the good part of the day instead of only the bad part.
Your brain gets better at finding what you practice looking for.
Like a muscle.
Like a muscle, yes, I like that a lot.
Let's slow them down in word tour.
First word, hopeful. Repeat after me. Hopeful. One more time, hopeful. And the last one, hopeful.
If you are hopeful, you believe something good can still happen, even if things look difficult right now. For example, I am hopeful about my new job, even though I'm still a little nervous. Or, she felt hopeful even after a very bad week at work. And staying hopeful is easier when you have supportive friends and family around you.
Here's the next phrase, give up. Say it with me, give up. Once more, give up. And one last time, give up.
To give up means to stop trying, usually because something feels too hard or too slow. For example, don't give up on your English lessons, even on the slow days. Or he almost gave up on his business, but he decided to keep going instead. And giving up is easy, but continuing, even slowly, is the part that really matters in the end.
Moving on to our next phrase, cheer up. Try it out loud. Cheer up. Again, cheer up. And last one for this word, cheer up.
To cheer up means to start feeling happier, often because of something small and simple. For example, a good song can cheer me up on a bad day. Or my friend cheered me up after a hard afternoon at work, just by listening. And sometimes just talking to someone you trust can cheer you up more than you expect.
Next phrase, believe in yourself. Give it a try. Believe in yourself. One more round, believe in yourself. And to finish it off, believe in yourself.
To believe in yourself means to trust that you are able to do something even before you have any proof yet. For example, believe in yourself before the interview, not just after it goes well. Or she started to believe in herself after finishing that first difficult race. And when you believe in yourself, other people slowly start to believe in you too, almost without you noticing.
Next word, improve. Say it with me. Improve. Again, improve. And to finish this one, improve.
To improve means to get better at something, usually slowly through regular practice over time. For example, I want to improve my English speaking this year, one conversation at a time. Or his confidence improved a lot after that first big presentation. And small daily practice helps you improve faster than most people ever expect.
Last word of the day, deal with. Try it out loud. Deal with. One more time, deal with. And the last one, deal with.
To deal with something means to handle a problem or a difficult situation instead of quietly avoiding it. For example, I had to deal with a lot of stress last month, one task at a time. Or she dealt with the bad news calmly without panicking at all. And learning to deal with small problems now helps you handle much bigger ones later in life.
You know, today really got me thinking.
Yeah?
I used to think confidence just happens to some people, like winning a lottery.
And now?
Now I think it's something you build, one hopeful thought at a time.
That's the whole idea, really. You don't need to feel positive first.
You just need to choose one small positive action.
And the feeling follows, more often than not.
I like that. Simple but true.
If today's episode helps just one person get through a hard week, that's enough for me.
One hopeful thought, one small step, one long weekend at a time.
You really were listening today.
I always listen. I just make jokes while I do it.
Before we finish today, one more thing.
And if today made you think about your own confidence, we have another episode you'll love about why so many learners feel afraid to speak English out loud. Change your thinking and you change your life.
This is Michelle.
And this is Chris.
Take care of your English.
And take care of your heart. Bye, everyone.
Bye.